and now I'm going to do one with a fabric background on it. So I've got my little piece of paper behind my tea bag there. I'm going to use this Pretty Little Rose fabric here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stick it down. Whoops. Go ahead and just stick it down, and I'm just going to kind of smear this here and there. I'm not going to get too glued up there. It'll stick just fine. And I don't want it matted to the tea bag anyway. I wanted a little bit of looseness around the edges especially. Okay, so there is that. And then I'm going to get my picture here. Let's see, I'm going to want cheesecloth, yeah. So I got a piece of cheesecloth already cut here. And I'm going to use the glitter glue because I don't want all the shininess coming through this time. I have a feeling that some of it may show if I don't use my glitter glue there. Okay, so get that wrinkle out of there just a little bit. Alright, I think I want it a little sideways here. Some of that fabric showing just a little bit here. There we go. I want a little bit of the fabric showing and just not all cheesecloth showing there. Okay. Something like that, where it kind of shows a little bit of the fabric still yet. I mean, you can see it through the cheesecloth, but I like to see just a little bit of it. Alright. So then I want my photo. I'm going to go ahead and on this one I have decided I am going to use my little flower I had. So I definitely want to use my little flower that came out of the thing. And I did tear off a piece of this because I was wanting a piece of this stringy stuff, so I did cut a piece of that off. So I've already got it kind of a little bit laid out there how I wanted it, so I wouldn't be forever trying to figure it out. So let's see, I may even want, let's see, I may even want a bigger piece than that. Or do I want to go this way? I think I'm going to try a bigger piece of that still yet. Let's see here. Want to go something like that, or do I want it to be something like so? I think I like a little bit of this, because I'm going to keep this one real simple and not a lot of stuff going on here. I may even want a little bit different. Nope. So I think what I'm going to do is start working with some buttons now, because like I said, I don't want it a lot of it covered up. I want to keep it pretty simple on this one. Alright, so let's see here. You know we're going to want a little button maybe here somewhere. And then we will want a small button possibly down here. And we'll do another button. And I may not have a small one unless I just do a big one. Which I don't want the big one. Okay, I've got to get in my thing and get another little, see my jar of beautiful buttons here. These are all the porcelain or mother of pearl in this. I have only found this one time at an antique shop. And it's the only time I've ever found these little mother of pearl buttons. Okay, so I think that's where I'm going with that. So, let's see. And you know I might pull that down a little. Even. Have that there. That kind of there. I might have to pull my picture up. There's my little flower. See, I think that bigger button, kind of thicker button, needs to go there. Put the thinner button there. Alright, I think that is pretty much going to be the layer on that one. Because I just feel like the less will probably be more on this one. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull my buttons off kind of where they're in the same spot they were. Get my picture adhered down. Alright. I can't remember how far over that was. I know it has to be able to get the button in there. Okay. Just make sure your glue is not sticking to your paper underneath. Okay, so there is that. And then this, I wanted to kind of come like that and even come on down a bit. Okay, and on this one I'm going to use the glitter glue because I want it to be a really fine line there. That's what's good about these metal tips on this art glitter glue, because it does such a fine line of glue that it makes it just easy to work with this kind of stuff. Okay. Alright, so I've got that part stuck. Now, I'm going to flip this a little bit where I can, I don't want to get rid of these, they're just kind of in the way. Okay, and then I'm just going to add quite a bit of glue right there to catch that. We definitely want that stuck down. Get this right here. Put that right in there. Get that. And get this stuck down. Okay. So I'm feeling good about that. It seems to be glued down good. I'm going to catch that right there. And this right here. Alright. So there that is. This just kind of, well, I may want this the other way. I wonder what that would look like if I flipped it that way instead of the other way that I had it. I think I like that like that. That would work just perfectly. So I'll flip this around. Get it glued down. Okay. Just make sure I got it all stuck down there. Okay. Get my I'm going to use Fabri-Tac on my flower. Get my flower stuck down. Make sure I catch my petal a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that. Get that stuck on there. I really like that flower. Okay. Okay, so get a little of this glue off my hands. Okay, so now all I got to do is add my buttons. So I had my little button here. I had that little button right there. And then I had a button right there somewhere. I think it's going to have to go right there. And I'm going to want to add another little piece of something right there. I can tell. I'd even like that to be a little smaller button. Yeah. Just a little bit smaller button. And I'm going to add another something there. It just needs... It needs something just a little more right here. If I can't get that to cooperate there. Yeah. It just needed a little bit of filler or something there. And I don't think I've got it just yet. Maybe I want to let's see. No, it's got to go that way. Just kind of playing with it to see what I like best. I'm going to go ahead and get my buttons glued down. Okay. There's that one. There is that one. And then this one will be right here. Alright, so this one's a little bit different button here than the other ones. And I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave that without anything. I think I'm just going to leave it be. Okay, so all my buttons are adhered. And I don't know, that looks pretty cute. Although that looks a little bare there, and I would like something, I just don't know that I found the right thing. I just haven't found the right thing. That's a little piece of white add-ons there. Well, that might work. Just adding a little bit of white to it. Yeah, I think I like that. I think that's what I'm going for. So we're going to put it down and just go with it. So I have to decide, do I want that little bit of piece of white right in there, or do I want to leave it out? And I think I'm going to leave it out. I think it just doesn't need it. Alright guys, so there is my next little tea filter right there. Okay, so I'm going to let this all dry, and then I'm going to do one more, and then that will end the tutorial on this. So we're going to let this dry. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got that one is dried, and I've got it pulled off. So now I've got to, I've got stuff all over my tea filter. Okay, so this one, I'm going to use the blue fabric. I've already cut these pieces down to kind of save time. I'll edit this video, but it will probably still be a long video. So I'm going to go ahead and get that down. I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac on this. Okay, I'm just going to... Okay. Alright. And I've decided to use this little piece of trim that I had. That's where I'm going with that. I'm going to add a little piece of this underneath and kind of caught to the side. I'm going to use a couple of laces here, two different colors. Let's get that clipped off. Okay. My photo is gonna kind of come right on this side of that. It's kind of where I'm going with this. I want some of that blue to show. As a matter of fact, I'm wondering, excuse me, I'm wondering if I don't want to put a little piece of that, or that's going to be, I may want a little piece of that there, since I'm going to have it over here as well. Okay, and then if I have my photo, yeah, that may be what I want right there. Okay, something to that effect. So I'm going to go ahead and start peeling back layers here. Go ahead and get my stuff stuck down. Go ahead and I'm just trying to hit the parts that have a lot of stitch in there where you can't see that gloss again. At the same time, I want things to be a little loose and not real stuck down. I want some things to kind of hang a little loose there. Okay. Okay, so this here, I'm going to just kind of, I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac on that, but then I'm going to use my art glitter glue to catch the some little pieces there, because it will dry clear and I don't have to worry about it shining through. So I'm just not going to stick. It wants to stick to me instead of the... Okay. Alright. Okay. So, make sure my paper's moving freely in there. Okay. Alright. So then I'm going to want to get my picture. Stick that down a little bit. Okay, picture I want out right there. So I'm going to put that piece of cheesecloth there with the... Okay, so let's go ahead and stick the picture down. Okay. I wanted it over here because I want it to kind of lay where that little dip is in that spot that I left, kind of a little hole there. Okay. Let me get the tops of my glue wiped out there. Okay, so now go ahead and get that pressed down. Make sure I'm moving under there. Alright, so now I'm ready to start adding a little of the fillet stitch here. I know I wanted a little piece. Let's see here. I just want a really thin piece to go kind of here. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put a little piece there to kind of balance the piece that I've got over there. Okay. Alright, so then I'm going to put my cheesecloth with the button piece there. Cut it down a bit. Oh, there we go. Just kind of pinch it to a fold. There we go. That looks better. That looks better. So I'm going to drag that down a little bit. Lay my button. Okay. Alright, and then I know that I've got to get me a little button there. And I need one or something right up in there. Not sure what. let's see here. Let's see here. Maybe I got another leaf here. Maybe I want to put a little leaf in there. That may be what I do. So that put off. All right. There we go. I think I like that. That I don't like after it's set. Something just doesn't look good. I think I'm going to have to take that out. Okay, so, not liking that. Okay, I'm thinking it just needs something more. But I can't really do the pink because of the blue. Background. Okay, so I'm going to shut off the camera and think about it a minute. Okay guys, I am back. Boy, this one here has just thrown me for a loop. I think I've done too many of these. So I think this is how I'm going to go with it. I don't know what happened. I just was like brain dead. I couldn't get anything to come out in this one. Oh gosh, sometimes that just happens, I'm telling you. So I'm wondering, I've got that little fillet stitch there, but I'm wondering if, I mean, sometimes no matter what you do, you just don't like how it's coming out. Yeah, I think I'm going to lay the more finer piece there for the offset. I think that's what I'm going to do here. I might even cast something like that. I need it to kind of balance out there just a little. Not sure how I'm going to do that, or if I am going to do it. Yeah, I don't know, sometimes it's just like pulling teeth trying to get something to come out. I had it all laid out in the beginning and I thought, oh, that looked good, but then I changed my mind. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I finally got what I want, so I think that's it. So I'm going to start sticking down before I change my mind. Before I change my mind. I think this will be fine though. I'm just gonna, okay, I know that I got several layers here. Oops. I had to put that piece there to kind of even out for my button to. Okay guys, my battery just died, so I had to go and get new batteries there. Okay, so there is that, and I'm not sure what the button was. I laid it over when my batteries died. I think it was this one. Okay, so I'm just sticking this stuff down. Okay. Alright, I'm going to make sure I've got this fine. This is a really fine trim here. Okay. Just want to make sure I have it stuck down. Alright. Alright, so there's that. I'll be sure and get this. I'm just putting this on the thicker part of the trim there. Alright guys, this is just about completed. Thank goodness, this one just threw me for a loop. Okay, so there is that. And I still look like I need something down here. I don't know if I need to put a little bit of the fine piece there, or just exactly what I need. I might try a little something. Oops. Okay, I think that's too much. Okay, maybe something like that, just a little bit of something to fill that in, and I believe that is going to be it. I believe this tag or tea filter is there, so I'll try to find my lid here. So anyway, I do believe that is it. I still think it has a little bit too much on it, but it is going just like that. So there is that one. So guys, I hope that, I know this is a really long video, but I hope that it will help you if you're trying to layer. Maybe just get a little bit of a idea of how to create your own layered look. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching.